All right, hello beloveds. Let's see what is in store for us today. I have been feeling, we talked yesterday about like the money aspect of how that's coming in and kind of blocking the feminine from being able to move forward with the masculine, because money is masculine energy, right? And so when there's a blockage there overall, we're going to see it show up in lots of different spaces, right? So I do feel like we're going to be seeing some more about some blockages coming up, but I want to be open. It's something that I've been working on with my own dragon archetype, because that's masculine energy, right? The overactives are more masculine. I've been trying to be more in my feminine, right? To find that balance and duality within myself. So I want to flow with this to see what is going to come through. So I'm going to go ahead and just set the intention, like always, that this message is going to be for the highest good of the collective, that the viewer is going to know within moments that this reading is for them. They're going to feel confirmation in their body that this reading is going to present as that aha, that moment of clarity, knowing that their spirit team is communicating directly through me for them in the instance of their situation, so that they can know that they are supported through their journey here on this earth plane, and feel confident in the decisions and choices that they're making moving forward for their expansion, healing, and soul's mission. Thank you. That was beautiful. Horia se ambarando se heriaron sareon hey. Let's see what we have coming up for today. All right. So show us what we're working with today, Spirit. Bring forward a message that is for the highest good for the collective, for whatever situation is coming up most present. And allow me to be a channel to bring through confirmation. Yeah, this is exactly what I was feeling. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna be looking at some of the blockages, all right? So we might be thinking about or referring to the other party, okay? Again, this is where you use your own intuition, your own inner guidance to know, is this me or is this the other person, okay? But today, there's definitely feelings coming up of looking into blockages, okay? So I already have 8 of Swords coming out reversed. That has to do with the self-limiting beliefs, right? Inner conflict, self-criticism, a lot of that kind of keeping ourselves imprisoned. 6 of Swords reversed, so this is about your own transformation, a transition from one space into another. And then I have the 8 of Cups. This again is this is reversed, okay? So this can, 8 of Cups can mean kind of this like walking away from something. So I feel like we're in this situation of moving away from these blockages, moving out of this energy, right? If you're feeling a confirmation in your body, like, yes, okay, I feel connected to this, go ahead and say yes, comment yes, and let me know that. So we've been having these blockages coming up. There's been an alignment with some very limiting collective beliefs, mostly around what I'm getting is the suppression and oppression of the feminine. So now this doesn't necessarily mean that we're only looking at feminine experiences, okay, this energy affects the masculine as well. This is a very heavy burden for the masculine because they constantly feel like they are under almost like a magnifying glass. Those ones that are relatively conscious, that are relatively aware, they're very like nervous in a way where they don't want to be a part of the problem. But a lot of times it's kind of like that saying, you know, you don't know what you don't know. So a lot of times they just don't know because they're not being taught or educated in the right ways about what's happening and the true experiences of others. So they kind of get kind of stuck. I'm kind of seeing some archetypes, like how this is playing out for the masculines with this energy, with archetypes. Like again, you know, we have the snake where they're gonna kind of be just more avoidant. They're just gonna be like, I just don't even want to hear about this or deal with it. I can't do anything about it, so don't bring it to me kind of energy. The peacocks are gonna be more about, I'm not the problem, I didn't do anything, it's not me, right? That more defensive, boomeranging energy where it's like, nope, can't be me, it's gotta be somebody else. And then dragons, that's gonna be more of like I feel like a strong, for the masculines, that's gonna be a strong like ignorance where it's like they don't realize how they're actually contributing to the issue. Usually with things like utilizing certain tools that could replace physical intimacy. We'll leave it at that. Like not really realizing how that feeds into the problem, thinking, oh, I'm not doing anything, you know, like that would be more for like the dragons. For the sheep, it's again like I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'll just pretend like I know. I'll pretend like I'm this, like I want to be this, I want to be that for you. So they really struggle. Possums are not really gonna, again, know what to do, so they'll just kind of freeze with that situation. And our vultures, honestly, they're not very active with it at all. They're just kind of like, so there's this kind of collective energy around this with the feminine. So if we're feminines and we're watching this, this can be very helpful to you. But if you are in a partnership or in separation from someone who is an underactive archetype, okay, so the sheep, vulture, or possum, then this could very well apply to them as well, even if they are in a masculine energy, because the underactives are wounded feminine energy, overactives are wounded masculine, regardless of physical expression or identification. Okay, so the blockages, but we're in the process of moving through them. There's this idea of kind of like walking away from this energy, but I feel like there's not really, it's like this energy of like, I don't know how to walk away from this. I don't know, like, again, it's like, I get that again, like, you don't know what you don't know kind of thing. So clarifying this, like these blockages, these limiting beliefs, these thoughts, is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is definitely going to be about working on ourselves, okay? So like that self-mastery, self-discipline. This transition, I will say, is definitely Three of Swords reversed. So it's like moving us into a space of, I feel conflicted feelings here. So some are still more in an energy of a lot of this like negative self-talk, but some are moving into this phase of forgiveness, becoming aware of their part in blocking their wishes, desires, hopes, dreams, all this kind of stuff. And then the Three of Cups, I'm sorry, that was a Three of Cups. That actually explains a lot. I don't like this deck very much. I was guided to use this one. I thought it was an 8. I apologize for that. So this is making more sense to me. So Three of Cups, this is like, it's again similar. It's like moving out of this energy, okay? So it's more like, like finding some like independence from this, maybe bringing yourself into almost like a hermit mode. Normally upright, this would mean like a celebration. So reverse energy of this is going to be kind of a withdrawal. So for those in a separation, this is that negative self-talk, whatever's happening with this has kind of caused this separation from your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever's going on with that. So that makes a lot more sense to me, honestly. Okay, I'm not used to these cards. Sorry, guys. I'm just human. And then that one's being clarified with the Ace of Wands. So normally we have the Ace of Wands coming with like movement. This, again, clarifying this, like the separation from this person. It's delayed, like this relationship is delayed. So these blockages, these self-imposed beliefs are a big part of what's impeding these unions, okay? I know there's a lot of people that are wanting unions. I know there's a lot of people that are wanting to move into them. Something that has come through a lot recently pertains to this like concept of we need to really be kind of self-checking, because so often when I work with people, they're very focused on, I just want to be in union, I want to be in union, I want to be in union. And then I learn more and the other person is like toxic AF. They're still super like in their ego. They're still like their money stuff is a disaster. They're still really like emotionally immature. Their nervous system is a disaster where they, you know, they need that immediate like fix, make me feel better, you know, pick up the phone. I don't care if you have kids. I don't care if you have a job. Like I need you to be on the phone right now with me because I'm upset because of something that you said that you had no idea would trigger me. You know, like all this kind of chaotic energy, they're still in this, but yet people are like, I just want to be with them. And it's like, oh honey, you know, like why? Why do you want to be with someone who's still so much in this like, ugh, like toxic energy? So this is, I feel like these are some of these beliefs, right, that need to be cleared out before we can have a satisfying union with someone. Because as long as we're kind of in this space of like, well, that's what I deserve, and I just am more focused on this like 3D experience of union versus actually like being in a divine union, which is the purpose that so many of us are seeking for a relationship. So these thoughts, these beliefs are really they're blocking the ability to come into these connections. I think that there's a lot of people that need to hear this and know this, that twin flames are not always the people that were meant to have that long-term romantic happily ever after relationship with. I've said this before and I'm going to keep saying it because it's really, really important. They're not always that person. Their goal is to show you what needs to be healed. Okay, so once you do that and you just fully lean into that, either they will have done the work and come back, or spirit is going to send in your soulmate who you are meant to have that experience with. Either way, the way to get there is by you doing the work. And when we have this like attachment to a specific person, it's very limiting, it's very constricting for our own soul's growth. We need to be able to open ourselves up to this and say, okay, you know, I just want to have this wonderful, beautiful experience. So send it in. I'm doing the work, right? I'm focused on this work. Yeah, this is exactly, but Five of Cups. It's like focus too much on what we don't have versus what we do have. Look at this. I'm so focused on the loss of this person that I'm not even able to see all this beautiful new hope and like newness that is coming in, that could be coming in with the sun, all of this. This is why they wanted me to use this deck, it's because the imagery. It's just the numbers are a little, oh well. Okay, so, but this is that energy, right? We're so focused on the lack of this person that it's like, that's all we see is, this is the solution. This is the fix. This is having to be with this person. And that's not it. the solution is the healing. It's for us to find that healing, because this is how we find our divine union, regardless if it's with that person or not. This is something that is also really important for people to understand. We all have one soul. We are all one part of this gigantic organism that is the universe. And we all have a piece of that within us that is our spirit, okay? So this idea that there's one other person that has this split soul from us, that's, again, very limited thinking. That's patriarchal thinking. Yes, I'm going there. That's the patriarchy thinking. That's like, there's only one, right? So thought of limit. That's not the reality. And I'm here to teach you this. I'm here to open you up to this. We all have the same soul. So to have this fulfilling situation play out with someone else who is not the twin that came in karmically to play out an experience with you, it's totally possible. It's completely possible. So focusing on just, I just have to have this one person, we're going to miss out. Okay? We're going to miss out. So the goal is getting out of this limited belief, okay? Man, we're on a roll today. It's coming through. Yeah. 4 of Cups, reversed. We need to check in. We need to take a step back from this. We need to realign. This is, we're going, a lot of us have gotten really off. I say us because I speak for the collective when I do these. I'll say we, I say us, because I'm channeling and I'm tuning into this collective energy. So we've gotten into this space of being very constricted, very limiting for ourselves. And we're being asked, oh my gosh, yeah. We're being asked to take a step back and go into like some self-checking, some retreat here, because this is where we are. We're in this like obsessed, kind of toxic, I'm almost like obsessed and addicted to thinking of my twin, thinking of this other person. I'm obsessed with being with them. I'm consumed by this, and it's distracting me from my soul's own mission and purpose, that is to heal. It is to sit back and look at the situation and say, okay, what did this show me that's still coming up for me? What kind of trauma is still here that's affecting the way I'm able to show up in a partnership? What kind of programming is still here that's limiting my capability of being able to have a divine union with someone? All right, this is the energy that we need to be in, instead of being so obsessed, like hyper focused on just this one specific person. You know, could you imagine like holding out this thing where it's like, I'm so focused on this one person that maybe is never meant to activate in this lifetime. And instead of just sitting and saying, okay, thank you for what you showed me. Thank you, soul friend. I'm going to move into my own healing. And because we do meet that other divine partner that allows us to experience all this beautiful, heart-opening, expansive, loving love. Like, so focused on I just want to focus here on what I feel like, because that's an illusion, I lost, instead of being able to say, okay, I'm going to go inward, do what this showed me needs to be healed, and then see what the universe brings in. Because either way, that's the key. Either way, it's the key. If you want that person, you still have to do that work. Either way. So it's like asking us to break free from this. Break free from this. Yeah. So the Empress with this 5 of Cups, saying like, instead of being in this space of, oh, this is limited, there's only one, I've lost this, I'm in this energy of separation, and saying you need to tap into this feeling of abundance, of flow, of everything, like infinity, of like, it's all here for me. It's all, everything is everything. It's all open, expansive, like moving out of this very constricted energy into a more abundant energy, into a more abundant perspective. Yeah. So we're, Look at this, 7 of Swords reversed with this 4 of Cups. So this ask for like, you need to go inward and be like, work on revisiting your alignment. And this 7 of Swords is saying that we're lying to ourselves. Okay, like we're taking this step and we're deceiving ourselves. We're deceiving ourselves into thinking that by just being with this person, it's going to make us feel better. It's going to fix everything. And in reality, like toxic people with toxic people is just making more toxicity. For those who are aligned with the twin flame journey, we're here to heal. We're here to awaken and expand the collective. And that's impossible if both people are just completely toxic and are just focused on, well, we just want to be able to be together. Like, what does that achieve? What goal is that really achieving? Just to be with someone. Because what your soul is really craving is that divine union that's only possible when both hearts and souls have cleared out the low vibrational energies. When both hearts are free from that low dimensional vibration that is the ego, self-judgment, all of this other toxic human conditioning. Okay, so it's like we're kind of fooling ourselves thinking, oh, I'll just be happy when I'm with them. Wow, this is a really so, all right, Queen of Pentacles, clarifying this Devil card. So it's asking us to become more independent. Now, Queen of Pentacles is usually about money. This is about resources. This is about physical reality. So again, it's the 3D what we have. And when this focus is so much on, well, I need to just have this person. I need to have these flesh and bones like in my reality with me. That's what this is talking about. It's like we need to be more financially independent, meaning like 3D independent, saying I don't need to have this specific physical representation of anything. I'm open, I'm independent in this, and I'm going to allow myself to have support in whatever way it comes in. So there's a lot of people, I'm just feeling like this, there's a lot of people out here that are very, very much constricted and they have themselves trapped, is what I'm feeling. Let's do one more. My timer went off, so I'm gonna move into the extended, but I wanna kind of just do one more. Spirit, clarify this for us just a little bit further for this group to really help us to understand what's going on with like this twin flame, the soulmate situation. What's going on with this? Give us this clarity. Help this group to understand fully. Wow, yeah. So here's the thing. This is very interesting. So 6 of Pentacles reversed. This usually means like things are kind of one-sided. Okay, so I just want to ask, like, I really want to put out this invitation. Is that really what we want? Is it really what we want as expansive spiritual beings, to be in a relationship that is one-sided, where it is only us, the viewer, masculine, feminine, whoever, that is dedicated to the manifestation, the calling this in, the bringing it forward? Is that really truly what we want? Like really being honest, really being honest with yourself. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you feel that you deserve? That this should be a one-sided situation where we hope maybe they'll heal, we hope maybe they'll do the work, we hope they haven't activated, they're not getting it, they're not there, but we just think if I just keep doing my own work, if I just keep focusing and doing this, that somehow, this is again 8 of Pentacles, this is about like being repetitive, mastery, we're working on ourselves, right? Maybe if I just keep doing this, then it'll work because I just again want this person. It's almost like I can feel like this is where the twin flame program failed. Okay, it has failed. This is part of my own soul's mission, is to help this group. Because there are those walk-ins that are ready to come in. And so for these groups that, now I'm not saying for everyone who is aligned with this, just be like, deuces, like we need to give people time. But if we're not seeing any type of initiative, any type of change, any type of anything, you know, allow yourself to be free from this concept that, oh, it just has to be this one specific person, because that's just not true. It's just not. And people that are teaching this, it's unethical. Like, it's unethical. It's like causing people to be trapped in narcissistic abuse, toxicity, because they feel so codependently, like, it's like they feel responsible. Well, I have to be with this person because they're my twin flame. When in reality, maybe they very well are the twin flame, but they're not the person that was meant to give you that high vibrational divine relationship connection that you want, that you deserve. Yeah, look at this. 4 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles. Again, this is reversed. So this is like greed, you know? Sometimes it's can be a little bit of like like protecting oneself. But this is, again, with this, like, it's one-sided. So it's like someone just very much in an energy here of like, take. Yeah. So this Knight of Swords, who's the one who wants to like charge forward and really like make this happen, who's really committed to this journey. There's an Ace of Wands energy here. So what I'm seeing from this, aces usually mean new beginnings, okay? So moving into a space of, I'm getting the word recalibrating our intentions. Okay, that's interesting. Recalibrating our intentions. That the intention is for this self-work. The intention is for this. Knowing that on the outside, on the other side of it, is the union, is that high vibrational experience that we're seeking. Yeah. So Judgment reversed here with this like 8 of Pentacles again, like, so this mastery. Judgment reversed it almost means like we're ignoring the truth. We're denying, like, we're like, judgment a lot of times means like soul purpose too. It's aligned with that. And so like our inner truth, it's like we're out of alignment with it. We're ignoring it. Okay. All right, I'm stopping here and I need to move over into the extended. All right, so I want to look at what's in store for this group for when they allow themselves to just lean in and do the work of clearing out these blockages. What specific blockages? So whoever joins me on the extended, remind me of this because I forget so fast. What these blockages specifically are, and if they sit with that and really focus, what is in store for them, okay? What's in store for them by doing that work? That's what I want to look at, all right? So thank you for those who caught me live for this recording. For those that watch the replay on YouTube, if you want to watch the extended, that's going to be over in my members only group. I call that the collective. That's the membership. You can find access to that through the description. It's going to be linked there, along with being able to book your own custom reading, being able to access the group that I go live in, and learning more about the archetypes. If you're wanting to learn what your archetype is, how it's showing up for you, and how it's like impacting your ability to move into union, and have that high vibrational divine relationship experience that you're wanting, you can take the archetype quiz there and learn more about that. Okay, so all of that's linked there for YouTubers. For everyone else watching live, hop over into the collective group with me to finish this with the extended. All right, I will see you all over there, and thank you so much for joining me with this reading. See you soon. Bye.